I just listed a pile of things that I am. I talked about being a woman, a Canadian, a daughter, a mother. And although all of those titles are who I am, I think when we reach different pinnacles in our lives, we transform, we shift, we shake, we rattle. We have to look at those titles, those pieces that we hold on really tightly to. And sometimes when we hold on really tightly, we get scared. We live in fear. We're afraid to let go. And while we're holding on, we're controlling what's happening, who's happening, how it's all happening. But you know that uncomfortable feeling, that grr in your stomach, that place where you know that you need to move, shift, rattle? I call it how I remember feeling when I was pregnant, right near the end, right at like 8.5 months. You're so uncomfortable. You're not sleeping well. Your stomach is upset. You're anxious. You have no control as to what is ahead. You don't know what this little human is going to be like when they come out. You don't know how you're going to be, and you're tired. You're very tired. I feel that this is similar to where I am at this moment in my life, at 54. When I list who I was, or even who I am, I still have this gnawing question, which is, who am I now? That girl, that woman, that mother, who is she now? And I think this is a very natural piece that happens to us over the age of 40. We step into this piece. As I had mentioned before, I was looking back to my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mother, and the lives they lived. And what were they like when they were 40 and 50? And then I look forward at my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren. What will they be like? And what is my piece in all of that? This is where I feel the comparison, and so interesting that I compare it to being pregnant, giving birth, giving life. The life that was given to me by these amazing women who are in me. And these amazing women and humans that I am passing forward to. It's sometimes overwhelming. And yet, it feels like it is a birth. It feels like this transformation right now, this responsibility that I have to look back and look at the beliefs, the values, the pieces that have been handed to me that I'm not sure I want to continue to hold. I think maybe it's time to let some of those go. I'm not sure if my children and my grandchildren and my great-grandchildren need those pieces. And I wonder if this is a time. Well, I know this is a time for me to transform, for me to shift, for me to discover who am I now. I love the proverb, when sleeping women wake, mountains move. And I can't not but think that this is a moving mountain moment. That piece of pausing, that piece of rooting down, that piece of taking layers off, that piece of looking at illusions, things I've been told how to be, what I should be, who I need to be, to please, to be loved, to be liked. It's kind of, well, it's not just kind of, it is. It's an amazing privilege, and it's a position that I'm taking very, very seriously. And it's with that we have created sisters at the campfire to come, to sit, to pause, to think about, to feel about what was then and what's now and what's to come. What do I need to let go of? What do I need to add? What do I need to just rest and be at this moment in my life? And I welcome you, because at this campfire, all are welcome. No one is too much, too big, too small, too loud. Everyone is welcome. Come.